Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Surviving Mars. In the last episode, we got the colony back up and running, for the most part. We brought in some new colonists, some fresh blood. Most of the old colonists went home. Not entirely surprised there, considering everything that's happened to this point. But the colony is not dead. We are operational. And, yeah, we are, getting back into it. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and unpause it. We can run it on a kind of a lower speed at the moment. So, I did bring over these prefabricated electronics factories and machine parts factories, but they don't have any workers. So, I could use some engineers. So, I could send a rocket home to go grab some engineers. Not very many, just a few. Yeah, those buildings are not working. These buildings are turned off. We have some we have some decent fuel supply, but, I don't necessarily want to start burning it just yet. We do need to rebuild some of the buildings we lost. So, for example, I need to get that sensor tower back up and running. And I think there were a couple of accumulators that were destroyed that need to be replaced. Which I'll go ahead and drop those there.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Alright, so now we can build our own drone hubs. That's nice. Alright, and you are still busy working away, gathering that metal, bringing those surface deposits. Now, one thing I'd actually like to do here is move the stockpile. So, we're going to go ahead and move the stockpile. I'm going to create a few metals depots there. A few concrete depots. Let's see here. Polymers. That's ambitious. Oh. That will, we'll be able to fill 2 of those, but you never know. Electronics. So I kind of want this to be the primary stockpile for the colony moving forward. Fuel, I kind of want that off to the side here, because if it explodes, I would rather it not damage everything. Seeds, sure. Uneven terrain. Odd. But fine, we'll put seeds there then. Rare metals? Maybe? Alright, so for now what we're going to do is then we're going to demolish these stockpiles. And then our drones should at some point, get around to moving those where they need to be. And also, what I think I'll probably do here is throw in a few more large dumping sites and then get these guys moved as well. Alright, so this rocket's ready for launch. Probably send it back. Well, actually, let's see. Is there anything that we can send that rocket to do? Capture some ice asteroids. It will take 15 machine parts and 100 fuel. And give us 5% water. How are we doing from... Well, if we can get this machine parts factory up and running, it should work. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Capture those ice asteroids. It just is going to need some fuel.
Funding received.
A lot of fuel. Alright, so our other rocket arrived. We want to bring in some engineers. I don't want to bring in all of this. Well, all I've got available is no specs. Well, I mean, I could open some of the filters up. Right. Like, if we didn't care if we had gluttons, would that open up any more engineers? No. Well, actually... Yeah, it makes no sense to bring in anybody who can't work. Well, middle-aged might be fine. If it gets us what I need. Like a couple more engineers. Alright, go ahead and bring them in. Infirmary. I could build a nursery. Provides living space for children. Alright, stuff's getting moved.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Alright, I got an anomaly. See, what I'd like to do eventually is get another dome. We need to get somebody into some underground metals. So like a dome over here wouldn't be a bad idea. But right now, I'm more concerned about just... you know... just keeping operational right now and getting self-sufficient. Becoming self-sufficient would be very nice. Being able to supply my own polymers, machine parts, and electronics would be good. So we're not quite making enough polymers.
Research complete.
And we just need some more people in here. We completed the Stirling generator research, so we now can build our own Stirling generators. But they require polymers and electronics to make, so... One drone hub with extreme load. How do you have extreme load? You're not doing anything. Well, maybe at one point you did. Okay, okay. The drone commander. Can I transfer some power to that? That drone there? Alright, now, you guys, we'll bring them over here. I'll have to leave all that sitting there, but that's fine. We'll eventually get it. It's only a little bit of metal. Alright, so here's our new colonists. Alright, and then they can get to work.
Colonists have arrived.
Alright, reassign them to the drone hub. And we'll go just park you over by the drone hub. Okay, now... the engineers went over there. What I'd actually rather do... is reassign you there. And grab this engineer and reassign you there. So we can get some machine parts going. Because actually, right now, polymers are okay. I should get this engineer and reassign them there. Okay. Polymers are okay, machine parts are a bit low. So I would like to be able to make my own rather than ship some more in. Okay, where is this guy? What are you doing? You're gathering metal. Actually, I'm going to turn your auto gather off. And I'm going to have you come down here. Alright, we've got some metals. Excellent. It's consuming power. We're going to need to create a new power generation area. Probably sooner rather than later. But right now what I want to do is have you just unload your stuff like right about there. Dump it. The drones will take care of it. And then what I'd like you to do is come up here and load fuel. Okay, so if I were to build another power generating area, where would I want to do it? Probably over here.
Sector scanned.
Actually, one thing I want to do is build a switch and build it there. Alright, so then you now have fuel. Unload the resource. I think here will work.
Resources are
Well, this is going to be very close. Yeah, I know. I know. I might need to bring in a quick supply. Load with that fuel. Yeah, I think that this might be a good spot. So I want to kind of keep it away from dust generating things like this, and if we eventually start gathering that concrete, then I want to not be close to that either. Alright, so if I run a power cable kind of out to about there. I want to stick with the solar because they only require... let's see. Let's go with, I don't know about that pattern, but... Alright, we'll bring that online, and we'll also include a couple of power accumulators. There's a switch. Let's put a switch there. Let's also put a switch here. And just for giggles, let's put in a valve there. Okay, so those guys are charging up. Now, can I actually build my own moisture vaporators? No. Is that in available research? I don't see it. Dust repulsion. I probably want to get that. Dome bioscaping. Basic domes, microdomes, and barrel domes have improved comfort. Farms increase the comfort of all residents. We'll go with that. Now, I'll look at my scanning. Let's see, we've got a whole bunch of underground water deposits up here. We would need to set up a remote colony there to take advantage. Well, not necessarily. We just need drone hubs to get out that far. Because the water extractors don't require workers. Alright, well, I've almost finally got all of this stuff moved.
Resources are low.
Yes, yes, I know. Machine parts production. Polymers production. We're making enough polymers, I think. Now it's just a matter of machine parts. And if that one little factory is going to be enough.
Resources are low.
And I almost want to bring in a pod just to turn that off. Just bring in 15 of it. And maybe a few more drones. Why not? Launch it. Sure. How are you doing?
Resources are low.
Now, are these deposits finite? Yes, they are. Okay. So there's still plenty in that deposit.
Resources are low.
Yeah, that's just driving me nuts. I think I'm making enough. I think I'm making enough to offset what we're consuming. It's just... it got low. And I guess what I could do is take you and assign you to the polymers, and take you and assign you to the machine parts to try to increase productivity there a little bit. And you. You have the fuel. Alright, go ahead and unload that. Where are we at as far as the fuel storage? 95. Almost ready. We start increasing our water levels. We might run into some issues. Carbonate processors. I don't have carbonate processors. Forestation plants.
Sector scanned.
Well, let's see. The rock. A huge chunk of rock, has been spotted near the planet. It's highly unusual shape and it has a highly unusual shape, and the internet has gone crazy with speculations about its nature. Several influencers on the social networks have asked you about your viewpoint. What would you like to reply? I don't have that. I don't have that. That is the last thing in the world I want to have happen. I don't have that either. Actually, our colleague Monica Jenkins can explain this better. They become a celebrity. Okay. That works, I guess. And you know what I probably really could use is another sensor tower. Up here. Alright, there it goes. Alright, then you can go ahead and get back to auto-gathering. Now, this waste rock isn't getting moved. It might if I try to build anything on it. Production per soul predicted. If we actually do make 1.6. Yeah, okay. So our machine parts should actually start going up. Our polymers should start going up barely. Now we just need to get electronics up and running, which requires rare metals. Thing is, we're exporting our rare metals right now.
Research complete.
And we're not really making a ton either. That building needs machine parts. Okay. Where did all of our machine parts get stored? Here? See, we have machine parts there. Right? Machine parts. Deliver it there. You grab the machine parts. And deliver it there. Okay, well that's... not exactly what I'd hope would happen. I hope they would just move it as needed and I wouldn't have to do it manually. Alright, so it looks like it's been repaired. Okay, so that apparently got what we needed. So that's good, I guess. Alright, research complete. You need some seeds. We are currently growing some seed crops, so that will work. And why is nobody here? Because apparently they decided to relocate themselves.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
You guys should be over here. I might have to bring another rocket with some more engineers. Just to keep those operational. If they keep reassigning themselves. Alright. Well, I think we're at the end of the episode. Not a lot of total progress here. Why are you need electronics? Okay. Well, we are starting to get some rare metals. I mean, I guess I could bring in another RC transport and have it just ferry supplies back and forth. We'll go ahead and send you back home. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. I'll think about what I want to do there. If I want to bring in some more engineers, bring in another RC transport. An RC transport might be useful, actually. Probably do that. Alright, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.